So I went ahead and made smaller sections. My hair has been blown out from my previous video. If you've missed it, I think it's time for you girl to go ahead and catch up. I didn't add anything at this point. Many naturals I've been watching here on YouTube achieving this hairstyle, this particular hairstyle, add some sort of moisturizing cream or even hair mousse. So you might want to consider the extra step here, especially if you're planning to stay under hooded dryer for a couple of hours to set this style. It's not my case at all. My rods were removed an hour following this application. Probably the reason why the results are not as perfect as they could have turned out. But we are good over here because I still love the results, as unsuccessful as they came out. I've actually received tons of compliments that day. So, wasn't that bad after all. On to my Flexi Rod installation process now. I start by applying the rod to the roots of the section and then twirl the hair section over while flat, smoothen and roll everything all up, if that makes any sense. As I need my hands to be perfectly curled up, I make sure they're properly detangled using a rat tail comb here. Also, always make sure that the ends of the hair section are tucked in before you bend the rod around. And voila, all done. Simple, easy, and straight to the point. I then proceed to repeat this process over the rest of my head. Altogether, this process took me about, I think, half an hour or so. On to the next section, we follow the exact same tip. We roll the hair from the root on the rod over, and once we reach the ends of the hair, we use a rod tail comb to ensure that they properly detangle, so they will stay tucked away and they will curl up just the way we want this hair section to be curled. And then we bend the rod over. That's it. And we start over again. I'm gonna speed the video up, you guys. We don't have the whole day here. So just remember, you bend the rod in a way that it locks the hair up so it doesn't unravel. Fast forward, this is the right side of my hair, almost done. Another thing to consider, the rule is smaller sections for the parts of your hair that take longer to dry. I've got this trick from Nay Too Curly here on YouTube, who is a master of Flexi Rod Set application. You might want to check her channel. You also see me trimming the split ends that haven't been dealt with earlier on during my blow drying session. The goal is to get rid of the friction caused while combing and then reduce unnecessary hair breakage. And we proceed to tuck the ends away, lock my hair section with the rod properly so we could get the maximum results. You also have to adjust the size of your rods accordingly, depending on the curl size you want to get. For your information, on Amazon, they are size range by color, if that helps. By the way, guys, I post every Sunday natural hair related content, my natural hair journeys, hairstyles, my opinion I share with other naturals, and everything I've learned. I'm trying to be transparent, sharing my failure, my successes, and also encouraging all the ladies who have my hair type to do the same and rock their hair proudly. So if you're interested in my content, don't hesitate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, press that subscribe button, and interact with me. I don't bite, you know. Show some support to your sis. Alright, every Sunday I'm here on YouTube, and if I don't post a long format video, I post short video. So check both tabs here on my channel. You're welcome to the family. All done. Let me give you a 360 so you guys get to see how all the rods are looking. A closer look. So we're gonna stay like this for about an hour or two. It took me altogether half an hour to achieve, so yeah, I was going out all glammed up. Now it's time for the removal process. Now that everything is set, each section will be split up into smaller pieces using beforehand a knot of choice, not to disturb too much the curve pattern that we have wanted so badly to create here. I pour each section in the opposite direction they've been installed the first time I put the flexi rod in, very delicately. I start at the back, but you could start at the front. Just make sure you have a mirror to help you see exactly what you're doing. So this is what it looks like before without me fluffing. Oh my god, and I haven't even started separating anything yet, or neither picked anything yet. Oh my god, it looks so good. Love it, love it, love it. Now you can see all the rods are out. They could be more elongated though, but so far so good. Hopefully it comes out together in the end. Also, the separation here is to provide and to bring more volume. Yeah, I say. I'm actually being very delicate here. You cannot see because the video is sped up. But if you want like the perfect curl result, try and separate the section very gently where the curls and the section naturally separate, if it makes sense. That way you get the perfect defined bouncy results. Personally, here on this hairstyle, to me it doesn't matter much because I was actually looking for a very huge, big, fluffy afro, so I didn't necessarily do that. But yeah, if you're going for perfect curls, take your time and do it properly. I went for, let's say, a mix of a bit of control, craziness, and definition. As long as the afro looks big and the texture, yeah, anyway, you're gonna see the results. I really love it. But up to you, pick whatever you want to do as the outcome. Ow! This looks good just from me separating. Oh, this looks really fire. My afro is giving. What you think? What you think? What you think? Now, time to fluff. I use an afro comb here, afro peak, whatever you guys call it, and you will see me just focusing exclusively on the roots, not the ends. I'm not trying to disturb the curls, like I said, but I'm trying to give my afro some dimension. So yeah, I need to fluff it at the root, all around my hair. That's how I achieve the result you guys are going to see at the end of the video. Fluff girl, fluff, fluff, and be gentle even when you fluff. Natural hair, gentleness is your second name. What I like about this hairstyle is hair comes out nicely defined, bouncy with a lot of shine. Mine was a tiny bit frizzy and poofier, but I think that's what makes the difference. But that's me. I enjoy my afro huge, big, and a bit messy. So I'm the extra fluffing type of girl as usual. Do you all see the results? Oh, they're not disappointing. The bounce, the definition, the curves, the volume. I love the final result. It's perfection to this imperfection. Comment below, what would you rate this Flexi Rod set out of 10? 1 being not that great, and 10 being I'm digging it too. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Plus you're already here, so you might as well subscribe to my channel. Next week, I'll show you how to puff this all up effortlessly and hair still looking popping. In the meanwhile, girls, take care of yourselves. Bye.